Oke, mari kita mulai Be a Legend again. Live reaction ya guys. Kali ini International Champions Cup, di mana kita bertemu dengan Atletico Madrid. Kita langsung kick off. Jadi kita coba buat gol sebanyak-banyaknya. Apakah bisa Muel menjadi legenda di Football Live 2026?
Well, hello and welcome to our coverage of the final day of the International Champions Cup, an event which has seen clubs invited here from right around the globe. This may have only been a short tournament, but it is one that has certainly left its mark here for all the right reasons. Games have been very largely watchable, more than decent, played in a very good spirit, and everybody who has taken part deserves great credit for bringing the game to a new market. Turnout has been fantastic throughout the event, and it is certainly the case here today as well. Let us hope that it all ends just as well. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
Dengan rambut warna birunya, sangat nyentrik.
So the final opportunity for these distant fans to see their heroes.
Well, a lot of teams are about to wrap up their pre-season with the conclusion of this game, and they'll have many good memories of excellent turnouts and the very warm welcomes received wherever they went. They've made a connection, I think, with the local supporters, as if to say, we'll be back again.
And we're underway. Longley. And it's played forward.
Perlu diketahui untuk Be a Legend ini
Picks
kita
it up
hanya
out wide.
memerankan satu orang, sisanya komputer
Stitch
yang
defending, but
akan
that'll do.
menjadi
I think
teman
that's great
kita.
defending. He just made
Kita
sure
hanya
he was
sebagai
in the
Muel
right
aja
place
ya
to
guys.
block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
That is a great pick out. That has been knocked clear. And that's been won straight back. Ricci. Fofana.
Ruang. Hey.
Played back in. And it's Batasagi.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Pulisic. Now, what about a counter-attack? Calmly anticipates.
Sip.
Loy. Pulisic.
Guys.
And he's straight offside.
Side.
Oblak sends that a long way. Baina. Llorente takes a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Marcos Llorente is offering a wry smile there.
Davinta is there, and he can get that clear. And it's Gallagher. The ball is loose, and the chase is on. Now it's Biner. Looks as though there's been a call to arms here for those 6-foot plenties to head towards the penalty area.
Yeah, they've got plenty targets awaiting, so they'll be looking to get on the end of anything that gets played into the box.
Has a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Biner in acres of space out wide. Defending of the desperate variety. Biner with the short one. And he's there to clear it. Ricci. Modric. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal.
Offside kawan.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Oh, that's nice. Llorente. And there's the shot! That's got him rattled. Modric. Moved on forwards. Out to the right. The defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Driven forward, Alvarez, now he's off and running. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Fofana. Moy.
Okay.
Aim forwards. Now it's Alvarez. And he's surging through. Now it's Biner. Biner's cross. Diving header! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Tomori. Fofana. Forwards and with intent. Molina. And here's Llorente. Now it's Biner. He can get that clear. And that has been cleared. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Looking back on the first 45 minutes.
Milan, well, I think despite the scoreline, Peter, there's only one team in it. They might not have made the most of their chances so far, but I see no signs of frustration creeping in. Maybe a bit of fine-tuning during the break, and they should get their reward in the second half.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Tomori. And it's Llorente. Moy. Over to the left. Crunching tackle. Gallagher played with finesse. Dink through. Decent chance! There's a goal! And finally he
it's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. There's the shot! Goal! Milan! AC Milan are all square. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Ah, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Brilliantly cut out. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, they've finally cottoned on to the fact that this centre-forward is talented, highly talented.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh! And he shoots! And he thumps it clear.
Ayo kawan.
Llorente. Now it's Alvarez. Simeone. Gallagher. And Gallagher! Oh, he's really drilled it. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. So we have a double substitution going on here. And it's Llorente. He's having a shot! De Winter. Well, what about it? Milan have dragged it back at the last. Is offering some sort of an apology there.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Moy. And a chance! And he's following up! Goal! Milan! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Milan get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Caresses it through, and the counter is on. Llorente.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Gallagher wins the duel this time. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Llorente.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, There's a probing ball.
Good.
It's just beyond his reach. That's really well manoeuvred.
Offset, boy.
Clipped into space.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And it's Goooo. Moy, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ooh! He's in the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Climbs up big! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. Played out to the right. That's a Sadi. And time is up. And there goes the whistle. Milan, they have won the International Champions Cup. A fine win in this most prestigious friendly tournament, which has been going from strength to strength since it began several years ago. A genuine test against quality opposition from right around the world. And so to the ceremony. This has been a short but a wonderful tournament. It has served as a fine medium to bring football to new fans. The winners, fine ambassadors too, in the cause of the beautiful game.
Kita posisi pertama dengan poin 7, kedua Atletico 6, Aberdeen FC 3, Sporting 1 poinnya. Untuk Precision Friendly Cup kita juara ya guys. Piala pertama. Sekarang kita UEFA Super Cup. Ini pemenang Liga Champions sama Liga UEFA kayaknya. Save dulu. Oke.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. So the orchestra tunes, the patrons take their seats, the curtain is about to rise and the theatre of dreams once more. Jim Beglin, the first really big game of the European calendar. A fine way to launch the season.
A prestige game, Peter, which is playing its part in helping players develop their fitness for the upcoming season, new personnel to blend into. Of course you want that winner's medal, so a contest, I think, when both teams have to step up mentally and physically. This will really let them know where they are in terms of positioning.
So we're up and running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this fella, Mignon, we all remember him, Peter, from his stint in his native France. That time he took an unfancied side to the title against all the odds. I think he had 21 clean sheets that year, which is over half the games. And proof that goalkeepers...
Goooo! Salamanca's gets it clear. Rodri. Sabinho. Salamanca's aim forwards. And it's Salamanca's. That'll be a throw. Fofana. Now it's Salmakers. Rabiot. That's a brilliant interception. Looking here to chip it through. Pulisic. Oh, what a pass! Haaland. And that could set him on his way. Could be danger here. Goooo opts to play it back.
Nice.
Now the breakaway. Now it's Fofana. Rabiot chips it through. That looks a cracking ball. He has found the way through. And he's onside. That's really well manoeuvred. Can he spark a counter here? Savino gently done. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He can run onto that. Pulisic. And that has been cleared. Milan, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Rodri. Sabinho. Rodri. Pressing's intense, and it's played off. And they can counter here. Loy, played out to the right. Shot it! Oh, he's really drilled it. There's the header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Really looking to do something that's simple here, Peter, but it has to be effective.
How exactly can they do that?
Well, they're tucking their fullbacks in the midfield to enable their more talented personnel to push forward.
It's Haaland. Fofana producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Loy. Not away. That's danger. What a throw in. And that's a throw. Such a clever touch. Well, the defence proved infallible then. That won't be the last they'll see of it. Played through for the wide man. Lewis attempts a clearance. Oh, smashing header! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Played out wide, back into the middle. Thumps it clear. It's been one straight back. Fofana, and he's Fofana! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. So, a fascinating half, full of talking points, not least that last very, very late one. And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And the game has already resumed here.
Milan have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and
the shot! It's a goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Haaland demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. Yes! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Alas, guys.
His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
It's a great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Moved on forwards. Could move up a gear here. Physical challenge. Salamakers. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, there's little doubt they'll try to frustrate him and negate his teamwork. Easy to say, but not easy in practice.
Play for a throw. Guardiol.
Nice.
Mignon claims comfortably.
Very nice.
And it's played forward. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Milan have a free kick. Good spread. He's in plenty of space here. And he's there to clear it. Savinho forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's lost his man here.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Lewis. Moved on forwards. That is a great pick out. It's out for a goal kick. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. It could be in here. He's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And it's on Goooo.
Nice. Siap.
Goes for a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Lobbed in behind. Here comes another cross. What a corner here. Cheek gets it away.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And the counter is on. Bernardo Silva shifted upfield. Looking for a corner. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put.
It's a mighty effort! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. It makes life so much harder for that defence.
Always onto this. This looks promising. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to play again.
Now this chance for a shot!
Nusuk dari belakang.
And that has raised the roof!
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Make things quite uncomfortable.
Mantap. Nusuk dari belakang tanpa pemain belakang Manchester City tahu, guys.
Complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, what a giant step this is to securing the title. As good as it gets, this is looking superb.
It really is now or never. They need a goal, however it comes. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Milan have won it in what has been the perfect end to the pre-season. And whilst it's no guarantee of success when the new campaign does get underway in a week or so, it is surely a significant boost to morale and a significant statement of intent. And now the moment, the ceremony and the presentation of the trophy to come, the very first trophy of a new season. So many more might follow. How many, we will find out over the course of the months ahead.
Piala kedua di musim ini diawali dengan juara International Cup dan UEFA Super Cup. Lagi-lagi reference ratingnya 7,7. Saatnya final Super Copa, AC Milan versus Parma. Oke.
Milan were one half of the duo that had a starring role to play in last season's narrative. No doubt they will be looking to ensure that that narrative stays very much the same this season, and winning here would certainly be a great start. Their expectations for this Super Cup are high, and rightly so. Well, they do say all roads lead to Rome, and perhaps it's also true to add that all Roman roads lead to the Olimpico. This gargantuan amphitheatre rarely fails to deliver, certainly when it comes to providing sporting entertainment of the highest order.
Lagi-lagi si rambut biru.
First serious game of the season, Jim. What do you think about it?
It falls somewhere in between friendly and fully competitive, I would say. Yes, you want to win a trophy, but you also know that it won't be the end of the world if you don't. I think pressure levels are lower, but then your competitive edge can't allow you to make it too easy for the opposition, so you have to give this what it demands.
Making a difference here.
I think it's hard to ignore this guy like Menyo, Peter. You don't normally pick a goalkeeper as a potential match winner, but I think his consistency has to allow him an exception, because I think he's just very solid in all aspects of his game, and he has a great relationship with this defence.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Receives it in a good position here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Calmly anticipates. Fofana.
Boy.
The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now, who's going to be first to this? He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Offside that time. Keeper's got good distance on that. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
You know, there was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Spread out to the left. Rafael Leao chooses to go cross-field. Moved on forwards. Out to the left it goes. Can he finish? Oh, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. That's been drilled forward. Fofana. Moy. And he shoots! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Winter. Aim forwards. Played back in.
Oh, great defending, that needed doing.
Driven forward. Nicely intercepted. Fofana. Yes, the referee's given it. Tries a measured ball. Winter clears it away. That is not the best ball.
Really is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Cleared without complication. Goes for a shot! Breakthrough goal. Well, played right into his path. Tomori gets rid without sophistication. Fofana. Does really well to win the ball there. He can run on and a shot! Ooh. Whistle goes. Decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. And we are up to the break.
Milan ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
Milan, so both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. Here we go again.
Milan have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your...
Cutrone has been caught there, it's a foul. Modric. Tomori. Modric. Moy. Fofana. Great ball if he can get there. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That is a great pick out.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Looking to break at pace. Cutrone!
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And it's Silamakis. Good ball, good take. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out.
Okay.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Loy. And it's played forward. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Money.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Gets it away. And back to the keeper they go. Ricci. Oh, good spread. Oh, he's found support out wide. There's the header! Danger averted for now. Modric. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Rafael Leao. Oh, easy pickings there. De Vinter. Ricci played out towards the right wing.
Okay, guys.
And they can counter here. And the finish! It's a goal! It's coming! It is coming, isn't it? That is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Milan, they have what they wanted. The first breakthrough. Looking ball that, and he's found a way past. That looks a good cross. Deftly away. Good play on the left-hand side here, and it's hoisted clear.
Parma really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
That's really well manoeuvred. Adrian Bernardo tries to think it through. The changes then in quick succession. Adrian Bernardo. There's the shot! It's in! Parma are back in business. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
direction to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Hit into the middle.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And it's played forward. Tomori cuts it out. Winter moved on forwards. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
It's really well manoeuvred.
Adrian Ganabe.
It's run loose here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he cuts out the supply.
The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So to clarify, extra time will follow.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Milan, great shot! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof!
Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Milan take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Tomori tries to clear. Now, what about a counter-attack?
No foul, says the referee.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Yeah, I think the word from the touchline, Peter, is that defence needs to focus on runners and balls over the top.
Yeah, it's a clear change in approach, isn't it?
Yeah, and if they drop off, there has to be a strong level of industry from other departments in front.
He's in a great position.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Played out to the right. Loftus-Cheek. Oh, such a clever touch. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, he's got a side of goal. And Goooo opts to play it back. That's clear cut. It's a free kick.
And no surprise, that's a booking. For the first period of extra time.
Well, it may well be a case of who's got most to give now. Fitness levels look good, and it's not any less competitive.
Extra time babak kedua. Apakah kita bisa juara
Exhaustion, physical and
Nambah
mental.
gol.
Will we find a winner? They have given it everything. It's been grueling.
Sini.
But who will be standing at the very end? Oh, that's a fine challenge. Aim forwards. Great run this. He's covered quite a distance already.
Hajar, sip.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Buang, buang.
Loy. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Goooo. He's had a shot! Up towards the front line. That looks a good ball through. Cuts out the pass. Milan close now to seeing this one through to the end. Loy. Played into space. Loftus-Cheek. He's had a shot! He's got it all! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation. Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Milan could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Okay.
That could spell trouble.
Wait.
Right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? Now the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, that's called taking one for your team, because a one-on-one situation was about to develop.
And he's going direct. And that is that. Milan have won it in what has been the perfect end to the pre-season. And whilst it's no guarantee of success when the new campaign does get underway in a week or so, it is surely a significant boost to morale and a significant statement of intent.
Italia.
And now the moment, the ceremony and the presentation of the trophy to come, the very first trophy of a new season. So many more might follow. How many, we will find out over the course of the months ahead.
Dengan possessionnya unggul 55 versus 45, target 9 dan 2, sangat unggul. Dengan player ratingnya tetap Moel masih teratas dengan 7.5, diikuti oleh Loftus-Cheek, Goooo, Jimenez dan Makers. Oke. Kita terpilih masuk skuad timnas Indonesia dengan punggung nomor 9. Indonesia National Team Squad. Kita dipanggil guys untuk event-event negara. Next, matchday pertama Liga Italia, di mana kita akan bertemu dengan Parma again. Wow. Oke, siap.
Milan, so just moments away from that important time where every team in the land reveals their first hand. Some feeling obliged to win it, some glad merely to be in it. But whatever the backstory of each of them may be, this is the day, the only day where everyone is equal. That feel-good factor so keenly pertinent, something all of us here keenly indulge and enjoy. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So for the first time this season, reports of Jim Begley.
People have short memories in football. It's all about this new season now. The fans are seeking a statement start, and it's all down to these players to turn up and deliver right from the off.
Versus Parma, apakah kita bisa memenangkan pertandingan? Oke.
So it's away we go then. Milan posted an article on their site in praise of their manager. It was quite a year for him, wasn't it?
Last season couldn't really have gotten any better for him, but he's created another level.
And a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Aim forwards. Moved on forwards. And it's played forward. Lloyd. Oh, good spread. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's really well manoeuvred. Played out to the right. Salmakas. Up he goes! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
There's the header! It's anyone's ball now. Rabiot. Oh, good take and a good chance! He's had a shot! Well, it is over the line. And it's Ritchie. Petroni. Rabiot does really well to win the ball there. Danger averted for now. Batasagi. Ricci done delicately. And the shot! So it is still 0-0. Aim forwards. Palmer have reclaimed it. Rabiot, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Moved on forwards. And he's there to clear it. Locked in behind. Can he latch on to this? And it's played forward. Ooh, played through for the wide man. He's found a way through. Plays it in low. It's really well manoeuvred. Rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Nicely intercepted. Loy. Aim forwards. Salamakas. He has found the way through. Defending of the desperate variety. And that's been won straight back. And it's Rabiot. Oh, great chance! Oh, he's having a shot! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Moved on forwards. Moved on forwards. Now it's Rabiot. Great shot! He's delivered!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him. Milan, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. We need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Milan, and it's half-time here. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Milan deserve to be ahead and probably should be in front by more considering the amount of chances they've managed. Everything points to more of the same second half and a good solid win.
Milan leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Here we go again then. Milan carrying a one-goal lead. Played towards the front line. Cutrone, now he's off and running. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Milan, well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended. Moy.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Well, they can break here, and it's played forward. Gabbia gets rid without sophistication. He's shifting through the gears here. Split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And the keeper has it. And they win it back again. Salamakers. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, what a pass! Takes a shot! And the ball's come loose here. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Parma have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Salamakers puts them all in. That's a throw. Chance for a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
For a shot! Taken with style. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to...
Shoots! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Coming under serious pressure here.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Salmakers. Oh, he's found support out wide. Cutrone. Milan are looking now to close out the game. Ricci forwards and with intent. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. That's really well manoeuvred. Gabbia aim forwards. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Wins the duel this time. Adrian Benabe. Well, that's well seen too. Adrian Benabe. Palmer have a free kick. Deftly away. Spread out to the left. It's a good run down the left-hand side.
Nice.
Loftus-Cheek shifted upfield, and they can counter here.
Ooh.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Kasar.
Milan have got it back, and they'll have another go. And it's hoisted clear. He thumps it clear. And that's it. Milan have won here on day one. They've done just what they wanted to do, and the message is very much bring on the rest of the season.
Bagus.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, Peter, I don't think they could ask for any more on the opening day. You know, one which the manager looks visibly pleased with, and I think he has a lot of positives to take away from this.
So that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and good afternoon all.
Ratingnya 7,6. Next. Kita posisi pertama diikuti oleh Juventus, Lazio, Fiorentina, Roma, Napoli, Hellas Verona, Como, Lecce dengan poin yang sama. Felipe Augusto, pemain Eropa, pemain terbaik. Wah, akibat pertandingan pertama tadi guys, cedera kita guys, dengan diagnosis muscle inflammation. Apa itu? September kita baru sembuhnya guys, prediksi dari dokter. Kita lihat schedule-nya. Kita melewati satu pertandingan guys, dan kita akan main di international friendly match Indonesia versus Chili. Di matchday kedua ini kita tidak bisa main guys, karena cedera. Matchday kedua disuruh istirahat. Oke, next. Meskipun kita nggak main, kita tetap unggul guys, 1-0 melawan Pisa Sporting Club. Parma Fiorentina seri, Venezia Napoli seri, Como unggul atas Juventus 3-1, AS Roma unggul melawan Mantova. Kita lihat klasemen sementara. AC Milan tetap unggul dengan poin 6. Nah, buat yang nggak tahu, untuk Be a Legend ini, jika kita cedera, otomatis pertandingan selanjutnya dia akan langsung tahu siapa pemenangnya atau kalah tanpa ada permainan gitu. Karena di Legend ini Noel itu sebagai legendnya, otomatis di saat dia cedera dan tidak main, tidak akan ada pertandingan dan langsung ada hasil menang atau kalah gitu. Transfer window, last day, hari terakhir transfer window. Oke, kita save. Next. Sudah masuk September, Indonesia Chile, apakah kita diperbolehkan main? Karena hasil diagnosa dari dokter AC Milan bahwa kita recovery di September. Apakah kita bisa main? Oh, ternyata masih belum bisa main, guys. Indonesia Chile, kita tidak bisa memperkuat timnas Indonesia. Apakah bisa menang Indonesia tanpa Noel? Kalah 1-0 guys. Tidak apa-apa, tidak apa-apa. Jika menang kita bisa naikin peringkat FIFA. It's okay. Friendly match lagi melawan Austria. Oh, ini kita sudah bisa main nih. Lihat. Oke, dari klub dokternya kita udah bisa diperbolehkan main, dan kebetulan kita diturunkan melawan Austria. Oke, kita jadi line up utama dengan didampingi Egy, Marcelino, Eliano Reder, Ivan Jenner, Sandy Walsh, Noah On, Sligers, Agung Rodianto, Justin Hafner, dan Martin Pais. Oke, kita lanjut.
So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And so, the national anthems.
Line up Austria. Kita lihat line up Indonesia dengan menyanyikan lagu Indonesia Raya.
Well, that has got the juices flowing, and now this.
2-3 guys. Austria dengan formasi 4-4-2 dengan striker Sasan Aladzi Oluwaseun Adeyemi. Oke, mulai saja. Kita bisa menang.
So we're up and running.
Guys.
Danso. Moy. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Moy.
Real chance! Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Danso. Kalajic succumbs to the pressure. That's really well manoeuvred. Tries to dink it through. Long ball by the goalkeeper.
Austria, well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
And the counter is on. He's shifting through the gears here. Great challenge, time to perfection. It's really well cleared. Jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. So we're still where we started right now. Nice physical challenge. Danso. Posh. Danso. Half an hour played now. And here's the chance to counter.
Hey.
Kalajic. Oh, that's a nice ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Austria getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
is onto it in a flash. Posh. There is the half-time whistle. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Solid, very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively, I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
Indonesia. So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
That's an imaginative pass. Danso is there, and he can get that clear. Oh, that's neat. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that has been clubbed away. Forward it goes.
Kaladzic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's gone back to the keeper. Keeper's got good distance on that. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Kaladzic! Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Can he latch on to this? Can he get onto this? It's a mighty effort! Shapes to shoot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And the ball is out of play. A couple of changes then in quick succession. He can run onto that. Lima. Posh.
Nice.
Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Lima. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, there's little doubt they'll try to frustrate him and negate his teamwork. Easy to say, but not easy in practice.
And it's played forward.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Posh.
Austria really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Aim forwards. Moved on forwards. That could spell trouble. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Moy clipped into space. One good cross, maybe the last chance. And the ball's come loose here. And for a moment, time stood still. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And he thumps it clear.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Into stoppage time, and it is still goalless. It is now or never. Time is against them. Could move up a gear here. Well timed, excellent interception. Chance! Well, the ball's come loose here. And that is that. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Indonesia can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
Well, that's it from us. Thanks very much, Jim.
Kita Liga Champion, guys, lawan Ranger.
And so the thrill of the opening game. Giddy hope and expectation. They all line up as equals, looking for the perfect start. Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The imperative for everyone, 3 points on opening day.
Yes, and that's very apparent, Peter. Competition football is a different beast entirely, and you have to be prepared to dig deep to prevent everything going south very quickly. So this could be a tentative standoff in weighing each other up. I hope we'll see more probing than possession.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this fella, Maignan, we all remember him, Peter, from his stint in his native France. That time he took an unfancied side to the title against all the odds. I think he had 21 clean sheets that year, which is over half the games. And proof that goalkeepers can make a real difference.
Yes, he did. And the shots! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Tomori. Milan have reclaimed it. And it's Aaron's.
Rangers, well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Milan still without a single shot on target. That's a mighty looking ball, that. Moore. Is there any support? He might not need it.
Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball.
Could be danger here. And the keeper takes decisive action. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Moved on forwards. Winter, Modric, Moy. Muscular approach does pay off here, and here's the chance to counter. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He can get that clear. It's gone out for a throw-in. His positioning was spot on. And it's played forward. He's got away. Real chance! That's another chance! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. Rafael Leao was quick to move in. Keeper's handling wasn't great.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Played towards the front line. And it's gone back to the keeper. Ricci. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them.
And the score is 1-0.
It's a good foot in there. Ricci. Now it's Rafael Leao. And he's picked out the run. And a chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Surely now! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Aaron's. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Winter. Modric. Aim forwards. Moy. Aarons. The referee brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Milan really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Milan can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Milan carrying a one-goal lead.
Moy, played out wide. Oh, played through for the wide man. Takes a shot! Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Moore. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, he continually breaks the lines and gets himself into terrific positions.
Oh, it's come loose. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. He's found the way through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Nice.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Okay.
Well, played right into his path. He shoots! Moore. He's pulled him up for that challenge. And it's Silamakers. Oh, he's got a side of goal. It's really well cleared. Dow was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, that's meat. And he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. It's anyone's ball now. And he shoots! Oh, that could cost them.
Oh, what a moment for him, Peter. He'll be losing sleep over that one tonight.
That looks a cracking ball. Now it's Rafael Leao. Gets good distance on it. And reclaimed it in a trice. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Rafael Leao has got himself a free kick.
Kasar.
And again they run up against stubborn defending.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Milan close now to seeing this one through to the end.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Pressing's intense and it's paid off. Tomori. And that's it. Milan achieve exactly what they wanted on opening day. 3 precious points on a traditionally testing occasion, and things are looking pretty good. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, pressure can quickly build on you if a positive result isn't achieved in your opening group match. Instead...
Oke, kita menang. Oke, kita di grup D ya. Ada AC Milan, Tottenham, Girona, dan Ranger. Kita poinnya 3. Diikuti oleh Tottenham, Girona, dan Ranger. Oke, kita masuk match day ketiga. Tapi kita sudahi streaming hari ini. Kita lanjut streaming minggu depan. Kita selanjutnya nanti stay tune terus, subscribe dan klik tombol lonceng biar nanti ada streaming terbaru, video terbaru langsung muncul notifikasinya. Jadi selamat malam minggu buat teman-teman. Dadah.